There are lots of things that happen as per our will and as per the thing that we have not expected. Now, in this video, I'm going to explain why that has happened and what that has to be happen in the future in terms of the career, finance, relationship and kids. So this is one of my client's hand who has requested to make the video of her hand. So I'm considering the hand and making the video. Hopefully the video will be helpful to all the viewers and the person who has asked to make a video and upload it in the YouTube. Om Ganeshaya Namam Bhagavan Shri Satyasavabhaya Namam Suryaya Namam Shanishraya Namam. Viewers, welcome to my YouTube family. My name is Astrologer Dr. Sai Suvajit. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, then I would request you to subscribe it, like it, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you always get a future notification from my videos. So now, this is quite interesting hand and has lots of positive signs. Little bit negative signs are also there. I'll start with both the things. If you have any confusion, then please let me know through the WhatsApp. I'll definitely try to clear the doubts if there is any. First of all, the lifeline. You can see that this is the lifeline. Lifeline is connected and dividing into like this parallel lines are there. This signifies lots of changes that will happen from the age of around 53 and 54 years of your life. So you can expect in the next 2 years and after 3 to 4 months there will be lots of changes that will happen, because already the time period that you face lots of issues from 2017 is almost going to over. There are lots of things that happen in terms of relationship, in terms of married life, in terms of extramarital affairs. So now definitely there is a possibility that health issues can arise and come up, but the health issues will not be so much chronic or so much disturbing that it will affect your whole life. Of course, because of a certain age, the health issues can be a problematic, which is by default, but as per the palm, I can definitely see there will be some neurological issues, some blood related problem and some problem related to your bones can come up within 2025 of the next 3 years. So the health issues that I am mentioning is not so chronic disease. It can happen, but you need to be very careful, as that can be chronic also if you are not taking care of that problems that is going to come. So you need to be very cautious regarding the health issues if you have anything that I have mentioned. So just focus on the things, and definitely when I provide the remedies, definitely things will be good for you and you will be able to overcome that. Because why? Because of the Jupiter mount. The health issues also depends on the Jupiter mount. So Jupiter is responsible for other things which I am going to discuss, but in terms of supporting, because why other planets will not support and why the other planets will give you the support, because Jupiter is such a planet who helps to recover any types of health issues apart from the leadership and other career things. Okay, so the health issues will come, but because of the Jupiter is quite prominent enough, so you will be able to overcome that. So now, as I mentioned to the health issues, so stomach digestion problem, you need to be very very careful, because this is the inner Mars. So this Mars is having lots of lines with a gradient like signs. So that is one of the things that I have mentioned. The blood related problems, the hemoglobin related problems will be there. Maybe hemoglobin will be quite less for you, and also the problem related to some gastric and other blood related issues can arise. So this is not a permanent problem that I see. It will be solvable for you. Also, there is a point that why the relationship has been quite disturbing for you. Almost till 2014 and 15 you have gone through many things. Maybe after that you have decided, or maybe little bit before 2015 you have decided to go for the divorce, and you are already in a situation where divorce will happen, and you will be able to come out of the divorce thing completely with all the satisfaction and the desires that you want within July and September 2023. The process will be very fast forward from February 2023. So you can mark my points and also analyze as per the things that I am mentioning. Automatically you will be able to know what things will happen to you and what things will come to your life in terms of divorce. So definitely you will be able to come out of the problem because of this timing is very favorable for you. So definitely this is not a big problem, this will be solvable, and this will be solved very soon. And again, you definitely have come with some other person in terms of liking. You might have liked someone from 2017 onwards, not from 2018, from 2017 January onwards. So there is a possibility there will be another marriage or a very strong relationship, because you can see actually this is the first relationship line which currently you are married and you will undergo the marriage, because this line is coming little bit downward, not that much, I am just showing it, okay, not network but showing it. So this is one thing. Another thing is that you can see there is another possibility that this is another line. So you will be able to marry, if you want to marry, it will be in 2024 onwards, or 24 to 25 you will be able to marry, and the partner will be quite supportive, but need to be very careful because the partner will be quite intelligent and sharp, so they may manipulate you also. So you need to be very careful, because trust and betrayal things both you have undergone, the trust issue, the betrayal things already you have faced in your life. So you know how painful it is and how things works. So you need to be very careful on that factors also. Apart from that, how we can see that the relationship will be stronger, because the Venus mount is responsible. This is the Venus mount. Venus mount is responsible for the success in terms of relationship or the married life. So the marriage can be successful, for the next marriage can be successful, because the Venus mount is getting quite developed, and also there are lots of lines that is coming. Actually these are the lines which signify that a flow of money. So the flow of money in your life will be quite good, and it will always be permanent for you, and you will be able to get a very good inheritance property or sudden money in 2023 that is seen. It can be in the form of lottery, it can be in the form of inheritance, it can be coming from your husband, it can be anything. The unexpected money, uncertain money is definitely seen before the end of 2023, which is very much sure that you will be able to get it. So that is another thing that you need to be very careful, and you will be getting that. So you need to rejoice. You will be very happy to know that this is coming very fast. You will be able to get it very fast. So that is not a problem. Also, another thing, so this is the thing, but apart from that, in terms of career, how the career will be, because the career we didn't define from the fate line, but you have the fate line quite disturbing. That is one of the reasons you had a very bad struggle at the beginning of your life, means the youngsters, almost till 30 years of age, 27 to 30 years of age, there were lots of issues. Till 23, 24 it was more, then after that it was quite less, then after 27 it was better, and then now it is better. Now why that has been, because the fate line is missing in this position, where that is one of the things that it is missing, and that is a problematic thing. So now the fate line is there, you already, this line is passed, this timing has passed, now you are already in this position. This is also a part of fate line, this is also a part of fate line. So you have a two fate line. That is one of the reason you will have two opportunities in your life where you will be able to make your life, make your career to the next step because of this, and you are already about to end this period. Okay, so actually why I am mentioning this, because this is also a fate line, but lots of breakage. That's the reason you have faced lots of things up to 35 years of age, lots of up downs, all the positive was happening before that only, but ups and downs were there, and you were not in a comfortable zone in terms of your satisfaction in terms of your the desires and the needs and the complete ambitions that has been fulfilled. So that was not there as per the expectation. But now, as the fate line is also here and also a mystic X is forming, that is one of the, and actually this is the I'll use different color. This is the mystic X, and actually this is the end of 55. So that is going to end in the next 3 to 4 years, 3 years actually, but the calculation says that it can be little bit plus minus 1 year. So the mystic X, so that is one of the reasons already you are in the position of the mystic X, and that is the reason that the money is coming, and money will be a big flow of money you can expect in the next 1 year. That is one of the reasons that I have mentioned. Because of this sign also, it is totally matching with the things that I have mentioned. So that is a very, very good thing and positive thing that is there, and you must be very much sure that these things will come and give you a positive result. Also, you can see in the beginning of 35 years of age here, mystic S was also there. So that is one of the reason that in the beginning also you have faced something, and because of that you have got around 35 to 40 years of age also you have got lots of money. Money flow was there, sun and money flow. So that is also quite good. So now, apart from that, your sun mount and sun line is quite unique. So it is very interesting for you also, and for interesting for all the viewers, that how I explain this, because this is the real time things where struggle, success, both the things where is mentioning is seen in your hand very clearly. So now this is the sun mount. Sun mount is quite prominent and is quite good. It is quite good because the sun mount is very flat and is almost over like a mount. It is forming. See, very, very good. This mount is very, very strong. It's very, very unique also, because generally, because of the sun mount, lots of problem that was coming, but it was solved, and it solving at that time. Now also, because of the sun mount, you have that stamina, you have that strongness, braveness. You are very strong at that point of time because of this sun mount is quite prominent. So that is very good, and that is very positive. So now, coming to this, you must have a more than one sources of income. That is for sure. See, you can see this is the sun mount, which is very prominent, very good, well formed, and also this is another sun line that is coming parallelly. So that is also one of the reason you can see that here in this portion the sun line is not there. That is the reason also that you have faced a problem in the beginning of years till 25. The sun the moon mount is not having in the fate line. Ketu mount is also not having the fate line. That is also there. So you can see that all things is coming. Everything is matching in the way that one line is matching, then the other lines are also showing the same. So this is how the palmistry works. Okay. So now you can see that this sun line is this is the sun line, and but another sun line. Oh, okay. This is the one of the line that is cutting. So this cutting means the obstacle. Obstacle was there, is there, and you have overcome that problem also long before. But you have another sun line which is protecting the other sun line and giving the strength. Although there is another cross, but actually that is forming like a triangle here. I will show you after some time. And you can see there is a gap, huge gap here in between, and there was a very, very smooth transmission and the flow. So how you can see that another star-like formation is also forming here, star-like formation. So although another line, this line is missing, but that's not a problem. It's also a star, because 5-point star is also very beneficial. So now this star has taken your life in a different way, has taken and given you a success. Lots of things was there, and it will give you the success. So this is one of the also significant, because you are in this current right age, and this star was not actually not formed in one day. It has formed long before, and it was giving result, and it will give result for the next 5 years. And that is the reason the unexpected money success you can see, you will be able to visualize, you will be able to experience it in the next 5 to 6 years. And till 25 is very good time, and most important, you will be very, very relaxed, stress free, which is one of the most important things. So you will be stress free totally in your life, and this is one of the positive thing. So now you can see that also a triangle like formation is forming here, and also a triangle here. So this is one of the triangle and the bigger triangle is. So that how it will give you the effect, whether it will give you the positive result or not. Yes, it will give you the positive result, but maybe it will take some time. At what time? So now, as I mentioned, the star was exactly at the air point, and this triangle is forming. I have mentioned in numerous videos the triangle means unexpected money, and actually it is coming exactly above the triangle is above the star. That means, see, I have mentioned that previously the result was there. After that also result will be there, and right now it's the triangle that is forming. So this triangle is forming here means that you will be able to get unexpected money in the next 5 years of period, because this triangle is quite big. And most important, if I show very minutely, see, showing very minutely, so here is the triangle that is forming. Okay, this is the triangle that is forming. This is very clear triangle. If I just leave this portion area, then also this triangle will be giving the result. So this is a very positive thing that is there, and that will give you the result in all through your life. And apart from that also you can see there is a trident like formation is also forming, very small, and is bending toward the mount of Mercury. As you know, this is the mount of Mercury. So now this trident sharing the sun mount and sharing the Mercury mount, pointing towards the Mercury mount, has a different meaning than the trident that is there in the sun mount. But now how this trident will give you the effect? First of all, any trident in the hand means name and fame, spirituality, success. How this will be coming? You will definitely be spiritual, and you will be spiritual, and when you will be spiritual, you will be more stress free, and you will be you will have a more peace of mind, and you will be more satisfied in your life whenever this trident like formation is forming and pointing towards to any mount also. That is the same meaning. So now, as it is pointing towards the Mercury, what exactly and what differentiation you can come to the conclusion? Here this means that this trident in the sun mount means already, actually let me clear it in a different way. If I say you are in this age right now, and this trident is here, but you will get the effect from this age only, because when the trident effect will start from around, suppose, after 3 years, that doesn't mean that you will not work now from now on, because if you are working or you are in something, then only you will get the result at that time. You cannot give instant result, right? Instant is not possible. So now this trident already giving the result, and will give the result from 23 mid onwards, from the first quarter onwards will be more favorable. So this trident pointing to the mount of Mercury, what I mean to say that mount of Mercury, that your communication, your success from entrepreneurship, from business will be more beneficial. So you will be able to see such formation in your life where you have not expected the opportunities and the progress, but you will be able to see the result definitely, for sure. So this is one of the things which is very positive and very beneficial, and this is one of the things which you can expect that things will be changing for you in a positive note. So now this trident also means that lottery, unexpected money, success, and money, wealth. So now this is not a small wealth I am mentioning, or I am not talking. This is a very big wealth. That is one of the reasons you definitely had to or can play a lottery in your life, so you will be able to get it. You have the chance to get it. If you want the lottery report, I can also provide you. So now this trident will give so much success that you will be able to recover the problems that you have faced before, and also whatever the ambitions that you have in the future, you will be able to make that possible, make that fruitful in your life. You will be able to see, okay, this is the change that I was expecting, and now I and work on it. So now this trident also means that it amplifies the ambitions, it amplifies the success rate. Whatever the success rate, suppose whatever the issues or whatever the money that the people has taken was not giving you back, it will give you, they will give, or you are expecting some money from someone, they will give you, or you will get it from somewhere. So these are the things that will happen, and this is very, very positive sign that is forming in the mount of Sun. So now this is the mount of Mercury. Mercury is responsible for all the communication and the power of the brain, the smartness of the brain, the power to speak, and the things that we do in our life. Wow, how we do, how we can expect the changes is definitely the mount of Mercury, because suppose we have the smartness but we cannot show it, is because of the Mercury. You are a smart, intelligent, and very, very talented person. That is one of the reasons the Mercury, also the little finger is crossing these first phalanges, and actually a little bit over. So that is one of the reasons you are a very much straightforward person in terms of making a decision, in saying something, and also you will be very much down to earth person in many cases where you don't want to hurt people, and you will be able to utilize the skill that you want to do, which you were not able to implement it from the last 7 years. You have lots of things, lots of creativity, lots of imaginative things, lots of ideas that you have in your brain. You will be able to implement that from this 23 mid onwards, because there will be something major changes that is expected, from February 2023. Why I am mentioning this date? Because from your horoscope also, your Shani Saraswati will be over in January 17, 2023. That is also one of the changes, major change. Now, whatever the healing qualities that is there inside, whatever the progressive qualities that you have, you will be able to see a very, very good response, very, very good positive changes that will happen to your life because of this structure, and this is very, very positive. You will, if you want to do some type of business, you should definitely try to start it from 23 onwards. You will get lots of success. So now, success related to your imagination, creativity, in terms of construction, land, real estate, in terms of food, will be successful. So if you have anything else that you have already in your mind and you want to implement it, let me know. I'll definitely try to guide you whether that will be successful for you or not. So now, apart from that, we can discuss about the money, mostly responsible for the Jupiter mount, because money comes from other mounts also, but Jupiter is one of the most important mount where the money is taken into consideration. How much money we will gain, how much wealth you will have, how much asset we can do, is mostly because of the Jupiter. Because maybe there are lots of good signs that is there in the mount of Sun, Saturn, other mount that shows the money flow. But when you want to keep it, preserve the money, that means the Jupiter should be responsible for that. Without Jupiter, it is not possible to implement it or not to preserve it. So Jupiter is one of the things where it is quite positive, and I can see that some of the God gifted lines is also there, and also some of the progressive line that is coming here, upward lines, that is good here also. And also another thing is the mount of Jupiter is quite good, but still you need to make the Jupiter stronger, as I mentioned in your report also. Jupiter Sun should be stronger in your life to gain, because Jupiter will be able to, it will give you the retention rate, it will give you the success that you want, it will give you the wealth flow, because money flow will not be a problem for you. Money will be coming to you, money will be coming and is coming, but you need to convert it into the investment, convert it into a next level, into multiplication. Money should multiply, so you need to be very sure where you are doing the investment, how you are doing the investment, and how you can do it. So now this Jupiter is also responsible for your leadership qualities and managerial skills, and the sharpness, the wisdom, the intellect that you are having, and you are more sharp, is because of the Jupiter. And it will, and that is one of the reason that you have a profound knowledge on a specific subject that you want to do and you do. So that is very, very positive also. Apart from that, you can see that Saturn mount. So this is the Saturn mount. Saturn mount is responsible for our discipline, spirituality, success. Right now you are at the right age where Saturn should give the success, but it has not given you the success from the last 2015 onwards as per my analysis. But that doesn't mean that it has not given you anything. It has given you with a struggle, with issues, but that issue was a test for you to see you, to show you the real result, real implications, and the faces, real faces of many people. That is one of the reason you have seen many people, you have met with many people in terms of normal people, in terms of colleagues, in terms of relatives who are enemy to you, and they have utilized you in many ways, in terms of taking the money, in terms of using your sentiments, emotional side. So that is one of the things where Saturn gives the lessons to everyone. It is given to you, it will given to other, it will give to other people, also it will give to me also. It's for everyone. Now, how you take the lessons, how you implement the lessons after that is very important. Because Saturn is a disciplined planet. Whenever you will be more disciplined, Saturn will give you more result. When you will be more loyal, honest, it will give you result. You try to avoid alcohol and other things. Non-vegetarian food should be avoided on Thursday and Saturday mostly. And you have to make the Saturn stronger also. You have to make it stronger anyhow. So here triangle like formation is also forming here. So that will also means that unexpected money. But before that also I have seen that there are some losses that happened because of the Saturn lines, because there were some lots of little bit of negative lines are also there in the Saturn mount, which was one of the reason that you have faced some losses of money also. So that is another thing. Apart from that, you can see that these are the lines. These are actually the enemy lines. You have lots of enemies in your life. Maybe you are not aware of that how much enemy you have, but you have enemies in your life. So enemies is one of the thing that will disturb you and will be disturbing for you. So you need to be very careful that enemy doesn't hurt you. Of course, they will not be able to hurt you, but they can give you some effect. So need to be very careful that how you implement and how you talk with people and how you trust. You should not trust people the way that you are trusting before. You need to be very, very careful on that also. You have some supportive line also. So these are the some of the lines that is here. So this is the supporting line. So this is good, means friendly lines. You have good friend circle also, but not everyone is trustworthy. Not everyone was not that much okay. So you need to be also careful on that issue. Apart from that, the intuition power and the sixth sense was very, very good for you, because the yak-like structure that was there and is there in your life is very, very good. So the intuition power will always be good. So try to utilize all the sixth sense and a very good imaginative brain that you have and the creative skill that you will be able to know. So these are the things that needs very good attention. But as per the horoscope, the Saturn is debilitated and the Sun is in a good position, but as the Sun and Saturn has some type of conjunction effect, so that will affect your relationship with your parents also. That actually has affected before also, mostly the father. But in terms of the positive side, the unexpected money is also seen. The Shani Saraswati is also, Saturn Saraswati is going to end in this January. So that is also a positive change, and also the Saturn is moving to the Moon Trikon Rashi, the Aquarius sign on January. So that will also give you a good result. Support from some unknown person is expected at a very large effect. So you can expect that lots of good changes that will happen to your life because of this thing. And one of the things that if you do something related to travel, related to something which you are away from the home state or native place, then success will be much more prominent, and that it will be more active to your life. You will be able to see that, okay, why I am mentioning the travel line, because you can see these are the lines, these are the, here this is the mount of moon. So moon is related to our wavering mind, peace of mind is also responsible for that. So this is lots of good things happen because of the moon, because moon is responsible for our stability of our brain and the thinking power. So I can see there are lots of lines that is here. So here also it means that although this line is little bit disturbing, is star-like formation in the mount of fate line, which also signify very, very good things, but at the same time it will disturb your mind in terms of some mental issues. Mental issue doesn't mean that you will be in a mental hospital. That I mean to say that you will be little bit disturbed because of unnecessary thinking, overthinking, so that you need to be very, very careful on that. And when these lines are there, that means the traveling, success from traveling. So you can do something which will be success for you in terms of, suppose you are doing something of job, you are in a traveling thing, so that is also possible. So now you may wonder, okay, I am not doing any traveling, not going to other places for job, but you are doing something business which is related to traveling. So suppose the things you are accessing or having the business from the other state, you may be staying in US, United States of America, but at the same time you are in a different time zone, and another people is in a different time zone. You are dealing with that person. So this is also means that success from the other state. So although you are in the same country, but the time, because of the time zone, we can say there is a time zone difference and the state is different. So that is one of the things that also needs to be have a clarity. Apart from that, all things seems to be good. One last thing that I will mention is the brain line, is the mind line. So generally the mind line should be up to this place. I have mentioned to many videos, but it's this much long. That is one of the reasons that you are a broad-minded person, and you are having a very, very lots of fruitful ideas and imaginative and creative ideas. So that is very, very helpful for you. So this is the thing, and I want to end the video here only. So hopefully the video will be helpful to you, and if you have any doubts and need some clarification, you can definitely WhatsApp me, and I request and definitely can say to all the viewers that if anyone wants to do similar reading, means the hand reading and publish to the YouTube or publish to personally, shared personally, that can also be done. So if you want such type of thing, then please let me know. I'll be very happy to assist everyone, and all the things are paid consultation. And if anything questions comes up, you can comment in the YouTube inbox also for more clarity. I'll be happy to guide all of them and all of you. Have a nice day, have a good evening, stay happy, stay fit, love all, serve all, Radhe Radhe.